Raids, arrests, deportation flights. And no, I'm not talking about the United States. This story is about the UK, which seems to have taken a leaf out of US President Donald Trump's book. A UK-wide deportation blitz is underway. The government is cracking down on illegal immigrants. There are widespread raids and arrests at warehouses, car washes, vape shops and restaurants. In fact, it was a record-breaking January for the immigrant enforcement there. They raided 828 premises, including an Indian restaurant, where 7 people were arrested and 4 were detained. What does this mean for the country and the illegal immigrants there? Why are they being deported in droves now, and how many Indians are living in the UK illegally? Our next report tells you.
Illegal immigrants being taken off a bus, made to climb the stairs of a plane with hands chained to the waist, all set to be deported to their country of origin. No, this video is not from the United States. In a first, it has been posted by the UK government in a declaration of the so-called UK-wide blitz. That's what it's being called. Because in classic Trump fashion, with raids, arrests and deportations, the Labour Party is doubling down to curb illegal immigration and cracking down on illegal migrants in Britain. In fact, this drive broke records in January. The immigration enforcement teams reportedly raided 828 premises, including warehouses, car washes, vape shops, nail bars and restaurants, which includes an Indian restaurant where 7 people were arrested and 4 were detained. Overall, the raids saw a 48% rise compared to previous January, and they led to 609 arrests, marking a 73% increase from the previous year. And while the drive has been amped up in recent weeks, it has been underway for some time now. The Starmer government has returned nearly 19,000 migrants living illegally in the United Kingdom to their countries of origin in Africa, Asia, Europe and South America. This includes as many as 118 Indians who were deported last year, second only to Albanians. And this number is not surprising. After all, nearly 745,000 illegal migrants are currently in the United Kingdom, out of which around 100,000 are Indians. But what's behind the sudden boost in taking action against illegal immigrants? According to the Home Secretary,
for far too long, employers have been able to take on and exploit illegal migrants, and too many people have been able to arrive and work illegally with no enforcement action ever taken.
But experts claim that there's more to the story. The Starmer government is under intense scrutiny over its efforts, or the lack thereof, to secure the British border from illegal immigration. And now they seem to be actively working on it. But critics have slammed the government over this, calling these performative tactics, because the timing of the crackdown moves is crucial. This week, the Labour Party's Border Security, Asylum and Immigration Bill is set to be discussed in Parliament. The goal is to quote-unquote smash the criminal gangs because it will grant law enforcement additional powers to take action against organised crime gangs, which include seizing mobile phones from people who enter the country illegally. But critics call it a rash move via a weak bill that won't stop the boats, followed by a hasty crackdown with deportations. But maybe Starmer doesn't care as long as it helps with desperate image building in desperate times.
So this is really a philosophy of getting everyone. We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbours were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir, we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Thagbir. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.